I did it. You want to count? You want to be a counter? No, you can't handle that responsibility. Do we go up or down? Huh? I ask every time.
1, 2, 3, clap.
We didn't go over who's doing the talking bits. Hello and welcome to the Horrorble Opinions podcast. Kenny's shitting his guts out or something. I don't know what's wrong with him.
But out of his mouth, so it's different.
But he's gone. So now we're doing the thing we always do when he's gone, which is I read and Ryan makes choices. Say hello,
Sometimes
Ryan.
Sometimes there's a funny voice. Hello.
Sometimes there's funny voices.
Maybe once or twice.
Maybe once. Today, I will be reading...
My way.
Vampire? Oh, wait, hold on. What's a dragon?
Yeah, you can do it.
What's a Vampire? Vampire The Masquerade. Night Road by Kyle Marquis. Marquis? By Kyle.
I can't see it, so I believe anything you say.
I think it was on sale on Steam, $11.
On sale, and it cost $11?
$11.
Oh boy, this is a game.
Somebody owes me $11. There's only one person here.
What if I don't move? I'll blend into the wall. I'm very pale.
Okay, here we go. It's important that the audience knows that Ryan is doing... I wanted to say Mad Mardigan, but that's not right.
Go on, how so? Because I'm trapped in
that's not right.
Those crossroad cage things.
Sure.
Because I am the greatest swordsman that ever lived.
He's doing Die Hard cosplay. He's just in his wife beater. Why do they call him wife beaters?
I think they were popular a lot. Uh-oh, it has begun.
It's just a tank top.
Made popular on the hit TV show Cops, and I think you saw individuals wearing them who may or may not.
But before that, they were just tank tops, right?
I don't know the history of these things. I just wear them.
Okay, Chapter 1, Just Getting By. Arizona, I-10, heading west, night of November 1st. Sunrise, 6:41 a.m.
Oh, God, it's bright. No. Wait, am I a vampire?
I would assume you are probably a vampire in this Vampire the Masquerade game.
We could be going through how I get turned.
You could turn into one. I don't know. But I've skipped ahead in my reading to the final paragraph on this page, and I'm going to go ahead and say, I think you're a vampire. If that helps you with your characterization in this part where you have no lines.
Growl.
That's what vampires do. Growl. You're getting ready to pass a diesel Mercedes when the shifter goes all loose. You jiggle the stick and pump the clutch. You're fast and furiousing it, but it's like holding a dead man's hand. Your old Honda drifts
4 gears, but I'm gonna shift 6 times.
Off the highway in a cloud of sand and grit. A moment later, the engine stalls. You pop the hood and fumble around in the back for a flashlight. Then you realize that it's getting light out.
Uh-oh.
You can
it's
feel...
time. I'm sorry.
No,
I've seen this movie. And
Dig a hole.
It's called The Thirst. Okay? So we're going to get in the trunk.
You can feel that this poor car, your companion for 10 lonely years, not lovely, sorry, lonely years, is finished. And if you're still out here when the desert sun rises, so are you. Cars fall apart, so do people, so do phones. You pull out your old iPhone and check the time in the cracked screen. 6:05.
We have to change this. Samsung, not iPhone.
Your old Samsung.
Thank you.
Okay. Not a big Tim Apple fan over here. 6:05 a.m. Unlike your poor Honda or the tattered air freshener hanging from your mirror, which used to oh my God, I'm doing badly already. Which used to hide the smell of dried blood. You will last forever if you can find somewhere to hide before 6:41 a.m. You've been making these courier runs for 10 years, each year making less than the last, hiding in trunks and storage units during the day, racing down the desert highways at nights with messages and parcels on your passenger seat. It's been boring. It's felt like getting old, trapped in this body that can never age. Well, you're not bored now. You're even breathing again. Short, frightened little breaths as you watch the sky lighten in the east.
Lots of different places.
Nerves you had thought extinguished years ago fire up again, making your hands shake. You feel almost alive as you check under the hood.
I'm dead. Undead. And by under the hood, I mean my crotch.
Nothing's working here.
Has it
Cable
for a while.
clutch is fucked.
I would like to use Blush of Life on my cock.
Well, hold on. We'll get there. We're going to get
I want
there.
it to turn rosy.
No surprise there. Maintenance hasn't been a possibility, let alone a priority. And when you look at the engine, you realize the problems run deeper than one busted cable. You've been ignoring the warning signs like an old man who keeps coughing and won't go to the doctor. And the engine looks like you're going to look in... Oh, okay, I understand the sentence now. Let me do this again now that I understand the sentence. Okay, you ready for this redone?
I'm here for it.
Redo of this sentence? The engine looks...
never got out to begin with? Yes,
I'm going to add a word to make it... I'm going to add a word to make it work better in my brain, okay? The engine looks like how I've added how. I've added the word how to this. Little editor's note. The engine looks like how you're going to look in exactly, you check your phone again, 16 minutes. Maybe there's still time. You look around at the dusty highway, the wasteland that stretches out to the black horizon in every direction, and try to recall your mortal life. Something you learned when you still drew breath must have the power to save you here. Okay. Now, do you want to turn on the stat check indicator, also known as storyteller mode? I think this would let us know when we're making choices if you have the stats to back up that choice, maybe?
No.
But we're not doing that. I didn't think you'd want that either. I don't want that either.
No. You don't play the stats. You play the character. You play the moment.
Yeah.
Come on. This is role play.
Sure. So,
I once played a game of D&D, and I had no strength. Okay, modifier 0, baby. All right, because I'm like, and there was this monster. It was a clockwork automatron, and it had a key in its back. And I said, hey, I'm gonna jump and try to yank that key out. Dungeons and Masters like, that's great. It's gonna be a strength check, and I'm like, that's great. And everyone's like, how are you in strength? And I'm like,
negative.
I'm a +0, baby. And they're like, don't do that. I mean, how are we going to give them advantage? How are we going to be... I'm like, no, man. This is what we going to do. And I roll a natural fucking 20, baby.
I thought that story would end with a natural... I rolled a natural 4.
No, nat 20, pulled the key out, and it exploded. That is all. I'm just saying.
Cool.
Play the moment.
All
you out there listening, you play the moment. Am I dead?
You grew
Has
up
all this
poor.
talking caused the sun to come up yet?
I think so. You only had 16 minutes. And you chose that time to reminisce about a time you played D&D.
It's a happy moment in this character's life.
I like to. That's a fun imagination. Vampire Masquerade vampires all gathered around a table.
But they're all playing D&D.
But they're playing D&D.
I think that's been done. If not, trademark.
Trademark.
Bleh.
You grew up poor working on cars. Let's see if I can get this engine running for just a few more minutes. You had I've got lots of mortal friends, and you've kept in touch with some. They might have a good idea if you call one, or they could pull up a map on their phones and tell you which way to run. You served in the military. In addition to combat training, you know how to hide and survive in a desert. Or you've got good
What kind of dessert? Like whipped cream? One of those cakes you get in and you jump out of?
Doesn't
like
say.
Like Under Siege?
Or you got a good education and have not. You haven't let your knowledge stagnate. Now that you're dead, you use your phone and maps to figure out where to go.
Do we know what flavor of vampire I am? I guess not, huh?
Nope.
All right. Get out that phone, my Samsung, all right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna call up one of my friends.
One of your mortal friends? You bite your thumb to get enough moisture on it to affect your phone's capacitive touchscreen and pull up your contact list. Using a phone can draw hunters. That's why people use couriers like you, after all. But these are all people from your old life, carried like talismans from phone to phone. You haven't seen most of them in years. Sometimes you see pictures of them on Instagram, and they have gray at their temples or wrinkles around their eyes. You're fucking calling your 70-year-old friends to come help you.
No, I'm just asking them to use their computer.
That's worse!
Maybe. We'll find out.
There are old buildings around here somewhere off the highway to the right or left. That's the question, and if you guess wrong, you burn. And you basic. And your torturously slow data connection means you can't pull up anything useful fast enough. If you can
that's why I'm making this phone call.
If you can just get one of your contacts to run a search on this area, you'll know which way to go. The Google AI search is gonna get you what you need. You call Aliette, an old society maven and the mother of a college friend. She keeps odd hours and can pull up a map faster than you can. Or a rich friend of yours named Rainer, a snob and a hustler, but he's got a good job now and he owes you a favor. Or you remember some young woman named Chance who was infatuated with you while you were still alive. You've got her number and think you can persuade her to help you. Or a guy named Radu who ran a mixed martial arts club. You're still on good terms, and maybe he can karate chop his way to a solution. Or you still follow the career of a scientist named Vanny. You met her just before you became a courier, back when you still kept up your studies, and she owes you a favor.
Vanny. I'm going to call up my scientist friend, Vanny, because she, not only does she owe me a favor, but science, because I've been watching Breaking Bad.
Magnets.
Let me tell you about them.
You ran out of money long before you could finish your graduate program, but you still remember some of your research, and you definitely still know how to beg for funding. While you crawled through the ruins of your old life shortly after your embrace, you met Vanny, who was an undergrad at the time. You were half an animal in those nights, but she reminded you of what you had been before your retreat into the darkness. She never guessed at what you were, probably just thought you were a freak, but you used your powers to help her a few times, and you think she still remembers you fondly, even though you disappeared suddenly a few years later. You followed her research. I gotta go. You followed her research ever since, though you haven't checked up on her in a few months, but you still have her number. You give her a call. She answers right away using the name you gave her and still use, which is Dr. Akula.
I was gonna say, we were gonna go Dr. Akula, Count Orlok, or
is this all the one name? My name is Dr. Akula Count Orlok.
The second Vlad of his name. Yeah.
Blah. Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name. Yes, that's my name. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to say this name.
Don't make me type it again, but yes. Well, I got it. I got a nickname. I don't know what it is yet, but I got one.
Okay, cool. Is that you, Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name, she says? She sounds tired. Yeah, whatever. You wonder if you just woke her up.
Did I just wake you up, darling?
Oh, God, how did you get this number?
I never left it when I took it, you know. I was remembering all those good times we had. I need a favor. I'm in the middle of the desert. I don't know which way to go. Which way do I go?
You can't call me, she says. I'm sorry, but you just can't. I'm working. I have to go. For your own sake, don't call me.
No, don't hang up.
She hangs up. And while her panicked reaction is an interesting mystery, you're going to have to burn in a few minutes, so you don't have time to think about it. You've got a date with the sun. Instead, you grab the satchel with your deliveries and head away from the highway, looking for anything that might save you from destruction. An old mine shaft, an abandoned shack, anything. The stars to the east are gone, replaced by a blue-purple haze. It is 6:30 a.m. You remember the last time you saw the sun. You were working at a coffee shop down the street from a Starbucks, taking a gap year, because you didn't have any money and you were having problems with your student loan payments. You remember looking out the window as the sun set, turning the windows red gold. The Starbucks was hopping. So was a gastropub next door. But your little coffee shop was empty. And then the sun set, and someone came inside and didn't order anything. When you rose again...
Hey, you didn't order anything. I'm going to call the police.
Blah! This guy was a vampire, a Dracula. And when you... the guy that came in and didn't order anything, that was a Dracula. Classic Dracula. When you rose again, they don't tip. They do not. When you rose again, burning with hunger and sticky with your own blood, your killer did not call you kindred or Canite or vampire. First, you learned about your clan, your lineage, a bloodline that existed since before history, before all cities except one.
Ooh, which one?
Some of these clans are DLC. We don't have them all.
I can't. Let me guess. What's DLC? La Sombra.
Okay. Right.
Oh, nailed it. Asnite.
I don't even see that one.
Okay. Giovanni.
Also, don't see that one.
What? What else would there be? Okay. So, what's not DLC?
Ventru, Torador, Gangrel, Bruja, Banu Hakim.
Banu Hakim is the one I actually know the least about.
Descendants of a godlike killer and lawgiver, sorcerers and assassins.
Oh.
Godlike. Not God.
Yeah, God. Light.
Like.
Yeah.
It's not like a roguelite or a roguelike. Godlike. Features of a god, but not God.
Let's do that one.
Okay. Originally from the Middle East, the Assamites, is that right?
Okay.
Were once feared assassins and sorcerers. They have recently entered into a tentative alliance with the Camarilla, the Vampire Shadow Society. That's how vampires say society. They had
Cam.
They had
that
some
what I'm
S's
hearing?
in there.
Oh boy.
They've recently entered into a tentative alliance with the Camarilla.
Okay.
Disciplines: blood sorcery.
Yep.
Celerity.
Oh yeah. I'm fast.
Obfuscate.
I can hide.
Some Banu Hakim focus on rituals while others favor inhuman speed and the powers of invisibility. Weaknesses: thirst for vitae. How do you say these goddamn words?
You're acting like you've never played this game with me, Daniel.
I didn't have to read, did I?
No.
Yeah.
We worked I worked to my player's strength. So I made sure you read nothing at any moment.
They're compelled to commit diablerie, the sin of draining another vampire. These guys want to feast, want to eat vampires?
But we get to go. Okay. Diablerie. So yeah, it's the act of draining not only the blood,
body, and soul.
Power and soul of the other vampire.
You're compelled to do it.
I wouldn't think just me personally or my clan.
That's your clan weakness.
Whoa! And we're in a tentative alliance with the Camarilla?
Yeah. Maybe you're like their assassins.
I'm gonna eat some old vampires, Daniel. Let's go.
Your killer was quite personable. He explained the situation as well as he could, better than I probably will.
I know
be
that.
Fair. His clan was looking to expand beyond the reach of their ancestral homeland in the Middle East, and he thought, you know what? This guy that works
this little dive cafe.
This guy that works at a coffee shop, I think this is it. Got what I'm looking for. Coffee.
He's got potential.
Already they had spread...
He was a cafe boy. I made him a Dracula.
He said, see you later, boy.
They said, see you later. I didn't have much of an upbringing.
They had spread to other parts of the Muslim world. Your killer, a young Banu Hakim named Julian Sim, was Malaysian. And though he hardly struck you as pious, he understood what his masters were looking for in the States. Since you were born here, you would be even more useful to them. And then he killed you, and then he brought you back. It all seemed very reasonable at the time. Afterward, he explained that he was founding a startup and needed your expertise for a project that would take longer than a typical human lifespan. He needed a technical specialist who had
2 pieces of scrap, 1 copper wire.
Was he MacGyver?
A stick, a crafting table.
This is Tree Puncher? Tree punching?
It's Vampire the Tree Puncher game. Everyone knows that.
You need a technical specialist who had a certain relaxed attitude towards facts, intellectual property, and physical property. A scholar of ancient Islamic art, rhetoric, culture, and sorcery. This dude only dimly understood the powers of blood and he thought you could unlock them. Or a bodyguard who knows their way around a sword. Heavy blades are better at putting down kindred than gun, and he expected to make powerful enemies. Or a bodyguard focused on the mundane but numerous threats facing an international data thief. He needs someone who could shoot straight and navigate a modern city. Or a quiet and attentive servant with eyes and ears everywhere and a talent for fading into the shadows.
Look, he chose me. He doesn't really understand the properties of the blood or how it all works.
So a scholar of ancient Islamic art? Is that what you're...
Nope. And that is why... Oh, was that all one thing?
Yeah, that was all one.
Oh, no, I'm not no fucking scholar. Oh, then what do we do? Because I like the second part, but not the first. I'm a scholar of,
Yeah, you weren't at first, but now you're like, sure, I'll be a scholar. Fake it till you make it.
You know what? This is what he said I am, all right? In his head, he said this guy is a scholar.
I look at you and I see a scholar of ancient Islamic art.
I got my coffee cup in one hand, the pot in the other, and he says, I see a scholar. And I said, what? And then he just pounced.
Then he bit me.
Here we are.
Even in your mortal life, you were obsessed with the occult, but not that weird shit. A lot of people, they get into
left
the weird
hand stuff. Oh, come on.
And even before your embrace, you saw things that should not have been possible. Digging through
Spider
old
webs.
books, they shouldn't. How do they fucking work? Explain that to me.
How do you make something out of your butt?
How do you
that
make
can stop a bullet?
Butt magic. That's what that is. Some people can work butt magic. Spiders can. The foulest of arts. Digging through old books and obscure websites, you were starting to uncover a world larger and darker than your own. And that's when, and why, Julian found you. He needed someone conversant. He needed someone who could talk the talk and
who could say the words.
Who could say the words with the language and thinking of the ancient Banu Hakim sorcerers, but not someone steeped in their culture and dogma. So you know about the shit, but you're not, like, deep in it, you know? He was a visionary, Julian was. And he imagined incredible new uses for their blood sorcery.
You know what?
I'm thinking crypto.
Immediately when I woke up, I said, I am Pyman.
Sure.
What do you want to know?
What do you want to know? I'll Google it.
Yeah.
While your sire immersed himself in the technologies that are now called, cryptocurrency, drones, AI, facial recognition, everything that has come to define the dystopia mortals live in today, you read texts in medieval, Arabic, Old Avestan, and Attic Greek. Looted estate sales all over the world for wonders created by the elders of your clan, and uncovered the strange and horrible mysteries of the blood.
Ooh!
Slowly, you unlocked the lowest levels of Duranki, blood sorcery. And slowly, you understood that your work was not a sideline to Julian's incomprehensible work, but the key to his entire project. But you never understood the project. He kept you isolated from the other members of his team, like a nervous director unwilling to hand the whole script over to a single actor for fear it would leak. And you knew Julian was working from a whole script. Slowly, even as you expanded your circle of contacts to include the warlocks of Clan Tremere and the necromancers of the Hecate, you started to understand what your sire and employer might be after. And
Here
then
comes another wave!
when you came to work one night, everything was gone. Julian, your arcane sanctum, the thralls tasked with guarding you, the laptops, the ancient books, the scanners, everything. Even then, you were more angry than afraid, until you felt a psychic shock as something smashed through the ward guarding your secret haven. Something had breached a steel door reinforced with blood magic. You did not stick around to find out what it was. Your bank accounts were all frozen, but you had a few $1,000s in a safe deposit box. You used it to activate a new identity. Stayed low for a few years and re-emerged outside Tucson. Huh?
Is this when ShrekNet got hacked and the Second Inquisition did all their shit?
ShrekNet? What is ShrekNet? Is that the internet, but if everything's Shrek?
Max Shrek? Wasn't that what it was called? The ShrekNet?
How the fuck should I know?
What? Bleh!
Yeah, this is when they hacked Shrek. And all those Shrek movies leaked. This is when that happened. No one there.
This is when they firebombed London? Huh?
I can't answer these questions for you, Ryan. I don't even know what a vampire is, to be honest.
It depends on the culture, because if we go the Asian side, they don't actually suck blood. They suck your energy.
Which one sucks my butt?
Keep reading to find out. I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
Control F, ass sucker.
Do I get to make a decision in the next 2 minutes?
Doesn't look like it.
I mean, blah, 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 blah.
No one there knew you were Clan Banu Hakim, and you were happy to keep it that way. Your clan has made significant inroads into the Camarilla, which is what passes for undead civilization in the United States, but you don't want anyone connecting you back to Julian. As far as the people who employ you are concerned, you're a stray member of Clan Tremere. The usurpers, once renowned for the iron discipline of their clan's hierarchy, had fragmented into warring factions in recent nights, and no one would pay attention to some half-trained sorcerer of questionable lineage, especially one with useful talents willing to run odd jobs for little pay. And after all that, 10 years on these miserable desert highways, scraping by on the charity of your elders as you run their errands. If you were still alive, you'd be middle-aged. You'd be what I'm looking at on Discord.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. The elders of the kindred are lies wrapped in flesh. Undeath is no promise of immortality. You've seen 100 Canaanites born into the night, only to die a few months later at the hands of hunters or their own kind, or just because they didn't know what goddamn time it was. Strange that you're going to die young. The air ripples, it smells like burning metal. You never should have bought a hatchback. You instinctively flicker. What?
I'm a fucking neonate? Alright, whatever. Whatever, dog, that's fine.
I don't know what you
But
said
what like generational level am I?
I don't know.
We think like a 12. I think after 12 it gets a little flaky, like we start getting into thin blood territory.
You're a mudblood.
Do you know about the thin bloods, Daniel?
I don't know anything.
They can walk in the sun.
Daywalker.
Uh-huh. It's the apocalypse. Gehenna is here. I bet there's one listener who knows what I'm talking about. And to you, I say.
And they're probably getting real mad at me mispronouncing everything.
Uh-huh. And they're probably not happy at me that I'm getting all the lore incorrect. To you, I say, hello.
Good day. Or night. Huh?
Good night.
You instinctively flicker through a library of arcane rites, but all of your blood sorcery takes time, which you do not have. You tell yourself that you're not burning, not yet, that the smell is just the sin of your fear. It's someone else's blood simulating sweat on your forehead. It's a familiar smell, actually. Metal, rust, blood. You smell blood.
It's mine.
It's not yours. You run toward the smell of blood. The lightening sky reveals an old filling station. Faded sign banging faintly in the slight wind with the creak of metal. Located just off an old frontage road. Its windows have been boarded up for years. You don't see blood, and now you can't even smell it. But that doesn't matter. As the first ruby red light touches the hills, only shelter matters. Maybe you have a chance. Now, Zork, we had trouble getting in the house. I think everyone knows this. But you're a vampire
yes, it
now.
Is known.
You shouldn't have trouble.
Uh-huh. Well, okay.
Though the station looks abandoned, you see footprints in the sand. A golden eagle sits on the stripped diesel dispenser, watching you with unsettling intensity. That's what an eagle sounds like.
I know it does.
You know the sound that they play over footage of eagles? That ain't even eagle noise. That's like a hawk. Do you know that?
Lies wrapped up in promises of immortality, Daniel.
You approach the main building looking for a way in. The windows and doors. Oh my God, I'm getting flashbacks. The windows and doors are all boarded up, and though there's a garage door for a loading dock, it seems locked. The eagle spreads its wings and screams. Ah! You don't have time for this. The sun will kill you.
I know, Eagle. I know.
But first it will drive you mad. You can feel the beast rising in you. The beast. The untamed monster that lurks inside every vampire and drives you to acts of depravity and violence. You're losing control. You need to act now, but that eagle seems almost to have been put there to guard this place. Its talons flex. But
are you a familiar little eagle? Says my beast. And I say, shut up. This is my new friend, Eagleton.
Tell me, Eagleton, is there a way inside this building?
No, I'm going to use Eagleton. If I can, I will snap Eagleton's neck and then get into the building.
Oh my God.
This is how I treat my new friends.
So you spent your embrace, or your existence after the embrace, studying blood sorcery.
I'm sorry, I'll sit back down and I'll wait another 5 minutes to make a decision.
There's choices. It's choice time. Surely you know some ritual to get inside, or at least get rid of the goddamn eagle. I'm gonna burn to crisp.
It's called the ritual of the twist.
I'm gonna fuck that eagle up. That was your first choice. So that was a ritual, right?
Okay.
Second choice. Your blood lets you run faster than any mortal. You can bolt around the eagle looking for a way in.
Celerity, yeah, okay.
And your third choice is you can fade from sight and vanish and sneak past the eagle and look for a way in.
Celerity, let's go fast.
Gotta go fast, Sonic the Hedgehog. As the sun crests the horizon, a single thunderous heartbeat drives stolen blood to your extremities. The eagle screams once as you bolt past it. Knowing you only have one chance, you sprint around the abandoned building looking for any way in. And on the north wall, you find a single open window. As smoke starts to escape from your clothes, you wiggle inside and then crawl kick away from the hole. A wave of exhaustion hits you as the sun rises fully. The kindred were not... Yeah, you're tuckered out. You're tuckered out, little guy. Kindred were not meant to remain awake during the daylight hours, and you look around for...
Can't do it.
Anywhere safe you might rest.
Is there a cereal box I can crawl into?
I think you're a little big for that.
That's not what I asked.
Well, I'll tell you what there is. There's an old metal top freezer, just big enough to hold you, and it's sealed against sunlight. Inching around the shafts of daylight that filter through the open window and the gaps in the boards, you wrench the old freezer open. It smells like expired milk, but you like that. You don't like that. You can't worry about that now. You drop into the old freezer and pull the lid shut, and then you mentally
I'm hiding from tigers.
Right. But you don't have to breathe, so
I don't have to breathe.
You got all the time in the world.
Or make a sandwich for my brother, so we're good.
Then you mentally inventory all the things you do need to worry about. Your ruined car, the ache of hunger in your gums, the smell of fresh blood somewhere in this building, that strange goddamn eagle, You may not survive another night, but you survived this one. You survived Julian Sims' attention and his sudden disappearance. You survived out here in the desert for years, one night at a time. You permit yourself a tight little smile. Show me that tight little. Show me that. Hey man, show me that tight little smile.
It's pretty tight.
You can still make it. You can still find a way out of this. And then the blackness of the day sleep swallows you. Next chapter. Chapter 2.
Huh?
Into the sunset.
No. Why do I want to go into these things?
Arizona, I-10 heading west, night of November 2nd. Sunrise will be at 6:42 a.m. Your sire would wake up each day at the prescribed times for prayer. You were never sure if Julian really believed the way the elders of your clan believed, but he seemed to gain something from the tremendous mental exertion necessary to awaken when the sun was in the sky. Oh, you guys are waking up during the day? That's gross.
Wait, what? How can he wake up during... I mean, that's some willpower checks, I'm pretty sure.
You doubt he would condemn you for sleeping through the day. Julian has many faults, but he never expected much from anyone else. Little disappointed him. The blood...
Oh my god, it's like I'm blood bonded to this bastard or something. I keep talking about him every
Julian
single day.
this, Julian that.
I hope he's, like, eating well. I hope he's, like, taking care of himself and, like, shopping at, respectable places.
The blood...
Furniture.
Furniture. Nice furniture. Yeah, vampire furniture. Leather, obviously, right? No, because you need something you can get blood out of, right? Right?
What?
Right? Or do you just keep
Am I right or am I right?
You just keep
Am I right?
plastic on it, on all your furniture?
No, you have a room where you eat, Daniel. You don't eat on the nice furniture.
Well, I do. The blood you got back in El Paso before you hopped in your Honda awakens the moment the sun sets. The return to consciousness is instantaneous and agonizing. You open I don't want to be awake. Who can relate? Woo! You open your eyes in blackness. Your limbs are still heavy as if crushed by the weight of the sun. As you wait, you think about what they made you and Julian do. This was before you had any money, before you were the right hand of a venture capitalist, scientist, sorcerer. In those first nights, the two of you shared a trailer on the Arizona-New Mexico border, and the Banu Hakim elders had work for you. They wanted to gain a foothold in the new world by allying with the Camarilla. The elders ordered you to serve the princess of the Camarilla, and the princess put you to work. You remember Julian's lime green geo tracker crunching to a halt over gravel. You jumped out and felt the sand beneath your feet. Still hot hours after sunset, though the night air felt cool. Oh wait, I can do Julian. What do you think Julian's like? Carrying water for the ivory tower, eh? Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name.
That sounds like nailed it.
Thank you. His name's Julian.
I don't know.
You can be a Muslim from not. I'm Tank, the Muslim. It's fine.
I'm sorry, Tank.
Okay.
Hi, Tank. How are you?
I said Hank.
Yeah, but we're changing it to Tank now. Better.
I'm Tank. I'm Tank the Muslim.
Cool.
Julian said with a little chuckle, hoisting the plastic gallon jugs out of the back of the tracker. Each read "Buena suerte" or something like it in blue Sharpie. You didn't laugh. This wasn't humanitarian work.
I didn't.
Or maybe it was.
I don't think I have yet.
The desert princes still fear the thing that slept under those sands. They told you that if it woke up hungry, it would tear this land apart.
An antediluvian?
How long? I don't fucking know.
Ooh. Let's wake it up.
How long you think we're going to do this? Your sire asked. Julian talked too much.
Aren't you in charge?
But sometimes he cut through the bullshit with words that carried a constellation of meanings. Because I read them weird. They could mean anything.
Yeah, you put weird inflections and pauses and weird places.
How long? Decades? Centuries? We, neonates, nothing but larvae in the eyes of the elders. And this awful work. And you can say to him, this is what it is what it is.
That's the answer. I don't care what the other ones are. Yes, it's as God. It's in the Bible, Julian. It is.
This is what it is.
It is what it is.
This is
what it is.
This is what it is to be a neonate, Julian. We work our way up, but we can work our way up forever if our clan joins the Camarilla. That's what you want to say?
The way I said it, yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
Hey, he laughed at that. You understand that you can't work your way up. What am I doing? Is this like Spanish?
Sure. Yeah, we'll go
Mediterranean?
With that.
I don't know what it is. You understand that you can't work your way up if no one retires, right? The Prince of Tucson was born the same year as Suleiman the Magnificent. Isn't that an interesting and fun fact? And he's not going anywhere. There's nowhere to move, Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name.
Oh. So you say...
They have all the food, all the money, all the places to hide from the sun. We have a lime green geotrack. Well, actually, I have a lime green geotrack.
Well, stop
you don't
walking
have
into the sun.
You have a jumpsuit with someone else's name on it.
I love my jumpsuits.
A hot... It's worth noting, you did not talk like that before you were a vampire.
Nah.
Nah.
The change has brought improvements. I am
I don't know if it's
becoming more divine. I don't know what this is. I'm probably not going to be able to keep it, but we're going to hold on to it as long as I can.
I hope Julian dies so I can stop doing him.
No. I'm still
desert wind.
I'm still thinking about him as a raptor is staring at me outside a gas station.
It's not a raptor.
Isn't it?
I mean, raptor does mean bird of prey.
Yeah.
An eagle is a bird of prey. Think about it. Makes you think.
Oh, I have.
A hot desert wind whipped Julian's black hair around his head as he counted the gallons of water. I can count gas, dude. The Camarilla gave you a job they considered necessary, even vital. Desperate migrants stumbled through this part of the desert, fleeing violence in Mexico and Central America for the promise of a better life in the States. Without water, many died. Aid groups dropped water and supplies for the migrants. The year before, the Camarilla had infiltrated and supplanted one of those aid groups, replacing
Oh, Julian, it's a mouthful, am I right?
Ew! Replacing their members with you and Julian.
Yeah.
Your job. Position the water above the scattered layers of the
You gotta hold it above your
elder.
head, Julian. Hold the water higher.
Why? How does that help?
Show them how it's
Wouldn't that make
done,
you tired?
Julian. They don't know. Huh. Hoo-ha. Center yourself, man. What's wrong with you?
Your job. Position the water above the scattered layers of the Nosferatu Elder, the one known only as Rear Mouse.
Rear Mouse?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because he walks from behind, all squeaky.
No, he walks backwards everywhere he goes.
But he's got a mustache.
How would you know?
I've seen him.
But you only see his back.
Yeah.
Rear Mouse. Yeah.
He's got great landscaping down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The victims, he claimed, would give him enough blood to prevent his full awakening. I've forgotten what Julian sounded like.
Not like this. This is me.
He does not... Yeah, that's you. This sucks, wasn't it?
It's getting closer.
Julian said as you checked the GPS coordinates on your Garmin. I mean, I know what we are. I know what we do to survive. But this is just so stupid. It's inefficient and wasteful. This was how the world ran 2 or 3 centuries ago, Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name.
That's me.
Before anyone invented flow charts or assembly lines.
Spreadsheets have brought a lot of good things to the world, Julie. But are you holding the water high, Julie? I might have lost. I might have lost the thread here. So we're putting water above a sleeping Nosferatu bad guy, or
now you're putting
elder?
Blood above him
to keep him sleeping because we don't want
keep him sleepy.
We don't want Rear Mouse to wake up.
You don't wake Daddy.
Got it.
So you can say that when you're talking about this work that you were doing, that it was horrible work, but what choice did you have? It was either that or be destroyed yourself, though you will never forgive the Camarilla for compromising you like that. Or it was ugly work, but more people would have suffered if the Elder woke up. Or you can say they were just food, who cares, needed to get done. Or the work was intolerable, and you convinced Julian that you needed to find something better to do with your unlives. Or you could say you couldn't do it anymore, and you made up your mind to ditch Julian and the horrible work the moment you got the chance.
Julian, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm leaving.
So the last one?
It's It's over.
It's over, Julian. You don't hold the water high enough.
Not like you used to, Julian.
Not like you used to.
Really high, Julian. Really high. Not anymore, Julian. This is intolerable. I gotta say, as you say in your native language, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. As you say in your native language, toodles. You remember dragging the water jugs into place and driving home in Julian's geo-tracker. What is a geo-tracker?
I think it's something I shouldn't drive, right?
Is that a Jeep?
Well, it has tracker in its name. I'm being followed.
I don't... but nothing else about... You remember nothing else other than that.
I have
An hour before dawn,
memory.
You dumb, big dumb. An hour before dawn, you took the tracker and $300 and drove north.
I'm rich.
You half expected to still be driving when the sun rose, but you spotted an abandoned car dealership 20 minutes before sunrise and hid there. Those first few nights were hard. You weren't important enough for the Camarilla to hunt down, and though you had excuses prepared for why you had disappeared, you never ended up needing them.
I got inspired by the movie The Water Boy, and I decided to go out on my own.
Does that happen in The Water Boy?
No, but they don't know that. They're the Camarilla. They can't watch movies.
Oh, but is that an excuse you were going to give them?
Yes.
Okay.
Hamilton happened yesterday to these people.
Hamilton happened yet, like actual Hamilton.
Yes.
They were there.
No.
Were they in the room where it happened? Julian tracked you down after a year. You were pale and hungry, and your hands were burned from incidental exposure to sunlight.
Julian, I keep sticking my hands out of windows.
Just to feel alive.
Just to feel alive.
Just to feel unalive.
Julian. I like it now. It's just my thing.
He didn't say anything.
Why are you so quiet?
Standing there in his $500 jeans and $10 startup t-shirt, he said...
I see you're doing well.
He said, this is what he said.
Oh.
Are you ready for what he said? He said, I have to find the voice back before I tell you what he said. But once I find the voice back, I'll tell you what he said. This might take a bit.
No problem, Julian. Think about all the times you had to hold the water above your head. Otherwise...
I have work for you. Let's go. There it was.
I accept.
Boom goes the dynamite. And then you worked for Julian until Julian disappeared.
Oh, where did he go?
You can move your hands now. We'll get there. Jesus.
Can we get there faster?
He's not Jesus.
Is there an acceleration button I can...
Unfortunately, there's not.
Oh.
Now we're just now choosing your gender.
What?
You can move your hands now. You push the top of the freezer open, haul yourself out, and drop silently to the ground.
Ouch.
Your hunger is an ache in the back of your gums that leads right up behind your eyes that threatens to turn into a migraine. You can hold off the beast a few more nights like this, but you'll need to feed soon. You wander past dusty and empty shelves and glance outside through gaps in the boarded up windows.
This place is
You can't
yucky.
see that's... Okay, guy.
It's so dusty. My car wasn't
It's so dusty. You wander past dusty and empty shelves. That's
I
why you're
know.
saying it's dusty. Glance outside through gaps in the... I said that sentence. You can't see that strange eagle, but you still smell blood. It's faded, but impossible to ignore. Movement catches your eye, but it's just your reflection in the... What?
Oh, so...
Did you have a reflection?
Not all vampires lose their reflection, you know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, you're staring into the eyes of a haunted-looking, eternally young man, woman, or non-binary person.
I'm a man. Or am I?
It's too late. You are. Can't go back.
Nothing's too late. We'll see
You
how
look
it
like
goes.
shit. Bloodshot eyes, skin pulled back from your nails and teeth, thrift store clothes, even your satchel looks like someone dragged it down a highway. You check the satchel. Your deliveries, the USBs, are still in there.
Satchel is my
Then you
sack. I've had them sewn into my scrotum this whole time. Best place to keep them. They never look.
Then you hear a sound outside.
Oh, is someone coming to check my scrotum?
Someone's coming to check. Scrotum check. Hey, we're the scrotum inspectors. You guys keeping anything in there? Huh?
It's scrotum's USB stick. That's what it is.
I shouted that loud. Anyone could have heard that. You've a few whispered words you hear outside in Spanish, weeping. And you know what you think?
Oh, señorita. ¿Qué pasó?
Nope. You think,
Oh.
thank God.
Oh.
Food. They must have pulled some boards away to get inside and then covered them up so no one from the road spots their flashlight. You're in the middle of a disused convenience store, 3 aisles invisible in the darkness. At the far side of the store, a short hallway leads to 3 doors. A locked bathroom straight ahead and then 2 doors, one to the left and one to the right. You guess the left door leads to a storage room. The mortals are trying to get it open. You count 4 of them. A man and a woman in their mid-20s, an ancient woman, and a frail and gray-haired older man, even smaller than the old woman. The younger woman whispers something in Spanish you don't catch, then forces the storage door open with a shriek of metal. Then she burps. Not much here, the young man says, sweeping the storage room with his flashlight. He's traveling heavy. Crowbar, backpack, water bottles, road flares. Those are your road flares. They must have found your Honda. Whoever they are, they're foolish or desperate to bring a woman in her 70s and a guy who isn't built for this kind of work. You're surprised that they're this far north without having already made contact with someone. The younger woman starts jiggling the handle to the bathroom, which is between the storage room and the office. Bored and fearless, the old man hobbles down one of the aisles, and your beast screams behind your eyes.
Yes, I'm quite hungry, am I?
You are very hungry.
So many of. But does the lion fear the number of lambs that come into his convenience store? How convenient.
That's why it's called a convenience store.
It's convenient that they brought my road flare. That one's name is Jimmy.
That road flare?
Yes.
Jimmy the road flare?
I would like the option that creates the most destruction.
You sneak up on him, drain him what you need before anyone knows what happened.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
All right, we're doing it. You ready? We're doing it.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. I'm saying this like Gollum in my favorite movie.
I remember when Gollum said that in Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. You need to feed while you're still in control of your actions.
Look, precious, it's potatoes. Walking potatoes in our convenience store.
Walking potatoes. You wait until the others wander into the storage room, taking most of the light with them, and glide toward the old man. You tell yourself afterward that you probably would not have been stealthy enough. A moment before you... Oh, I'm getting all touched up. Sorry. I need a moment.
I'm about to eat somewhat.
Right, and I'm getting emotional thinking about it. A moment before you reach the old dude, you hear the young woman at the bathroom door shriek, and then you hear the crunch of bone. I wonder what's going on there. The old man turns, sees you, and howls in terror. Before he can run, what's left of the young woman flies down the aisle, missing you by inches, and splattering your face with blood, and knocks the old guy to the ground. He don't get up. You absently note that the woman's corpse is already drained of blood. Then you turn and confront the thing in the bathroom. The kindred of Clan Nosferatu are never beautiful, but this one in particular is fucking hideous. Stark naked and so tall he has to stoop to get out of the room, with a flattened skull and huge bat-like ears that make it impossible to imagine what he looked like in life. When you look into his flat black eyes, you realize there's nothing there, like a doll's eyes. And now I guess we're flashing back to April 2007.
This feels like Highlander with much messier transition.
And Julian's your fucking sensei.
What?
You know, the one?
He's the Egyptian Spaniard who comes and teaches me.
Yeah, he's the Egyptian Spaniard played by the Scotsman.
He knocks me out of a canoe. I almost drowned in seaweed, but I was immortal.
I don't remember what Julian sounded like. In the end, we're weaker than they are. Was that it?
Oh yeah.
Is that close?
It's close.
In the end, we're weaker than they are, Julian says, watching a trio of teenagers across the 7-Eleven parking lot. He sips blood from his extreme gulp, then uses it to gesture at the mortals.
Drink from the big gulp.
Spiritually, we're weaker. We're like scurvy victims or something. We can't heal.
Oh.
Oh, the beast, you say. Say it.
Oh, stay a while and the beast. Stay a while and pet the beast. What do you want from me, Julian? I never know anymore. Since I feel like in the near future, we're going to be holding buckets of water above our heads.
And you're not going to hold it high enough.
It's never high enough, is it, Julian?
I'm not going to ask you what you've done in its grip, Julian says. Or what you've done on your own and blame the beast.
So you don't want to have any kind of conversation, Julian.
I don't want to talk to you. All I want is bang, 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 bang.
Oh.
I don't want to know your name.
Same old Julian.
Is bang, bang, bang. But I know the beast will eat you if you're not careful.
It is hungry.
It'll eat your soul and live behind your eyes.
Oh.
When that happens to one of us, the Camarilla call them whites. Whoa!
Ryan was going to say this vampire has turned into a white.
Wights.
Yeah, that means it's lost all humanity.
And Undamnown. And the Banu Hakim, you ask?
I do.
What does that question mean?
Oh, what about us? Are we going to turn into black-eyed killer sharks, huh? Because I've heard this new song on the radio.
In 2007, you heard this?
Oh. If I could stop laughing, I'd sing it.
Okay, I'll wait.
Oh, I was...
We've got all the time in the world. You're vampires.
Oh, yes. Through wonderful editing, just cut it out. Oh, see, I don't know if I can... Serious. I'm at an audition or something. Money to be made.
Yeah, an audition on Star Search.
There it is. Oh, baby shark.
Baby shark, do.
Oh, baby shark, do. And you know what comes next, Julian? There's a mommy shark, and she comes do. It goes to the whole family, Julian. Where were we?
Julian says...
Black eyes like the baby shark, Julian. Do.
I don't know. Julian.
You need to listen to the radio more.
I never had the courage to ask. The Nosferatu, the mindless white that had once been a Nosferatu, spots you, but then it turns. And though you cannot see the tough-looking young guy and the old woman, you know that they're cornered in the storage room. As the dead woman's blood runs down its chin, the creature weighs its options. It turns toward the storage room, moving awkwardly because a huge iron chain is fastened around one of its legs. Then, something lashes out of the darkness, and the white reels back, more in surprise than pain. The young man strikes the creature again with his crowbar. That won't be enough to fend off a monster like this. These people will be dead in moments, and then the fallen Nosferatu will turn its mindless rage on you.
You got this, my new strong friend. I'm going to crack open my scrotum and take out a road flare.
Well, no, he's got the road flare.
Not anymore.
You're telling him.
I've taken it. I've taken it to put it in my scrotum.
You're telling him to use the road flares. That's what you want to do?
From my scrotum. I've handed it to him.
Okay, so you're telling him to reach into your scrotum and pull out the road flares.
It's my walking purse, of course.
It's my prison wallet.
No, that's something else. Do I do it?
So... I don't know, would you roll the fucking die?
Yeah.
When people get scared, they can behave irrationally. You know, because you scared a lot of people. Sometimes they freeze, sometimes they repeat stereotyped routines, even when in mortal danger, and sometimes they do whatever they're told. The man does what he's told. You can't see him, but you hear him fumbling for the road flare.
Now stick it between the cheeks of your ass and clench it and wiggle around. I saw this work in a movie once.
Light, come on, light, he cries.
You want it
There's a short scream. What?
Light. You want it to light.
Right.
Yes.
There's a short scream and a sickening crunch. As the old woman. She must have tried to slow the monster down by jumping in his mouth. Then the storage room fills with red light as the man ignites the flare. The beast is not just rage and hunger. It is also fear, wild, irrational, animal fear. A road flare cannot seriously harm the monster, but the beast knows that fire can destroy it as surely as sunlight.
Fire.
Even you feel a shock of terror, and the white is nothing but its primal urges. It howls and flees, dropping the dead woman and ripping away its chain in its haste.
You're leaving your breakfast
just in time as steel links fly past your head. Mad with fear, the creature smashes through the boarded up front door and disappears into the night.
Hey, we were friends. How can you just leave me here now, all by myself, stranded with these people?
The young man looks from one dead woman to the other, then kneels down beside the unconscious old man, his movements stiff from pain. The older moans, "Oh," and opens his eyes. You have 1,000 questions and one problem. Where did the Nosferatu come from? Who chained it up? Was it imprisoned because it had become a right? Or did it lose its mind during its imprisonment? And what are you going to do to these people? You just saw a blood-stained body-eating monster kill 2 women. Well, you can't leave witnesses. You kill them and feed. You need their blood, and it's bad to leave loose ends. You drain both of them. You need to feed before a beast consumes you. You drink from old man. Persuading them not to talk harder, but you gotta feed. These are religious folk. I misdirect them into believing they faced a demon. You intimidate them into silence, promising them that they'll die if they speak a word of this to anybody. You appeal to their higher principles. You save their lives. They owe you. They should be silent. Or you let them go, then perform a sorceress rite that will cause them to forget what happened here using your blood sorcery. Or you just let them go.
I'm quite tired, my new we're going to play a game. It's called Run Away. I'm going to close my eyes, count to 1 million, and at almost 1 million, I'm going to open them to see if you're still here. And if you're still here, I'm going to count. I'm going to count to 2 million. And if at the end of 2 million you're still here, I'm going to count to 3 million. Okay, because just go.
You're just letting them go.
I'm letting them go. It's just no longer fun.
You're not doing anything.
No, it's a choice. I'm letting them go.
It is a choice. Okay. You're just letting them go.
It's not fun, Julian, in my head. It's not fun.
Okay.
It was fun before.
You're not going to fight to preserve the masquerade or force them to obey you or risk killing them in a rage. You just tell them to get. They seem to understand what the alternative is since they don't even say a word as they run north into the desert.
Look out for that eagle. It's the real villain of this piece.
You check your Samsung. It's broken.
Oh.
You take out the SIM card and destroy it.
What?
Then destroy the spares you carry.
I'm destroying the whole store now. I'm just pissed.
You wear a watch because sunrise is never far from your mind. And yes, your watch is also broken.
Oh.
Then you check your satchel. Check the old ball bag.
I'm lifting it up.
Don't worry. The USBs are there, all safe.
They're in a special container so they don't get salty.
Why would they?
From all my vampire taint.
You know, your balls can taste vinegar.
Oh, that's not all they can taste.
If you dip them, you'll taste it. Isn't that neat? Pretty sure that's true.
If you would become a vampire, you can taste truffles with them.
Truffles, you say?
The finest.
Ah!
and sometimes sweet pea.
Oh! Kind of taste whatever you drag them across.
Julian, I've dragged them across a lot of things.
Julian's not here.
A lot of experimenting. I'm a scientist.
Man, the second you got turned into a vampire, you started doing weird shit with your balls.
Oh, I know. This voice changing. It was all balls all the time, Julian. Whose fault is that, Julian, huh?
Is that part of our clan, Julian? No.
No, I think it's part of you, not. Julian.
It most certainly is not.
Oh, does one testicle not sit next to the other in the ball sack, Julian?
I guess that's true.
We are two testicles next to us. I don't know what you'd call it, Julian, but there we are.
The hunger is a dull ache in your teeth and your twofers, but you're still in control for now.
We all have a hunger.
Check yourself again in the glass of the empty display case.
I'm not
on
good
your hands
anymore. This isn't good.
And face and clumps of gore in your hair, your shirt, and
jeans,
and tatters.
Oh, not my hair.
You tried the sink in the bathroom, but the water has been shut off for years. After a few minutes,
I can put my head in the toilet bowl water, though, right?
I can put my head in the toilet, Julian. Watch. Look what I can do, Julian.
I don't even have to breathe, Julian. I keep my
can
head
do
in there
this
for
all
hours.
day, Julian.
This is why people become vampires, Julian. So they do things like this. I mean, Daniel.
Did you leave Julian or did Julian leave you? You know, I'm starting to.
Well,
because you're a freak.
Look, there's a lot that goes on, okay?
We've got nothing but time, Julian.
See, it's hypnotic.
It's time to play. You head back to where you left your car, but it is gone.
Oh,
Instinctively, you check your ball bag one more time.
Oh, lift it
but
up.
Everything's there. Everything that just happened was a distraction, someone else's problem. You can reach the outskirts of Tucson before dawn, and from there, make your way to the new Prince's Court. Just deliver these USBs, and you'll have enough money for a new car. You'll be able to keep doing this, night after night. You start walking.
I think we're going to need a new game plan, Julian. I don't want this to be my whole undead life.
Chapter 3, The Eagle Prince.
Oh.
Tucson, Arizona, night of November 2nd. Sunrise will be at 6:42 a.m.
Oh, I know.
Your feet hurt.
What?
You already passed the place you were supposed to stay yesterday, but it's just an empty garage. There's nothing there for you.
Oh, there's no people to wake me up. There's no vampire that's lost its undead mind locked up in the bathroom to bother me. Oh, there's nothing. No, that's not a place I'd want to sleep. Of course not. I want drama, Julian. That's why you chose me.
I know most people say they don't like drama, and those people actually do like drama, but I'm here to tell you, Julian, I fucking love drama.
It's all a lie, Julian. We love it. Like a marmalade sandwich, Julian. It's so sticky and messy, huh?
You cannot break me. You can see cheap stucco houses up ahead, but the burbs are no place for a vampire. Without a cell phone or money, and with your clothes too trashed for polite company, you are forced to rely on a skill set you don't really have. Street survival.
I'm gonna do urban camping. I've been watching YouTube videos on how to do this. I just have to get a RV and live in it.
That camping?
Yeah.
That's just living in your car.
But you do it at places no one expects, Julie.
Because you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Go buy a house, you bum.
My house is on wheels, Julian, now. It's the future.
Far? Near?
Wherever you are, Julian. My USB sticks are closer to me than you ever got, Julian.
Jesus.
Oh, we both know that's not true.
Oh, wait, twist. Whoa.
That's what we called it, Julian.
Twist.
It was our secret code word. We were down in Florida and we saw those orange groves. Do you remember, Julian?
Far as the eye could see, absolutely.
What is the deadly premonition? Who are the two characters? It's the guy, and then what's the voice he's talking to in his head?
York?
York, that's
right. Or
Zach?
Zach, he's talking to Zach?
He's talking to Zach. So Julian is, this guy's Zach.
Is your Zach?
I'm just talking to him in my head. Whole time.
Far from the heart of the city, you find a neglected Planet Aid drop box behind a rundown strip mall. The door has been left open, and within 5 minutes left before sunrise, you are cutting it close. You crawl inside. Amid the black plastic, I have combined trash and plastic into one word, trastic. So amid the black trastic
That's
bags,
my favorite
wet
period
clothes,
in history, the Triassic period.
We're in it. And broken bottles, you find an old wire clothes hanger and use it to jam the door shut. Then you shove wet socks up into the seams around the opening mechanism so no sunlight creeps in. You spend the day drifting in nightmares as you boil in the metal box. Unable to move, all you can do is scream in your own mind as the temperature inside crawls above 100 degrees. The moment the sun sets, you squirm outside reeking of old trash.
I have been reborn.
Low.
I
am crawled out of there like Danny DeVito.
I am now Danny DeVito Raccoon.
So we got some choices here. All that matters is the USBs. Are they still good? This is what it is what it is. Or by Cain, I am not going to continue to exist like this. I don't care what things I have to do to get a clean apartment and a nice car, but I will do them. Those are your choices.
I once
fondle your ball sack. It is what it is.
Julian, I've
never
I will
suck a dick for a house.
Fondling my ball sack. You know that. That's how I make sure my inventory hasn't leaked out. It's not as tight as it used to be up in there, Julian. But one time, when you were holding up buckets of water, I snuck into your bedroom, Julian, and I found the Book of Nod. Okay, Julian. And do you know what I found in that Book of Nod? Aye, that's right, Julian. I found that Adam had laid with the animals, and Lilith was not fond of it, Julian. She was not fond of it at all.
Well, she sounds uptight.
Oh, uptight
guy
she
wants to
was
fuck a goat,
until
let him
she
fuck a
fucked
goat.
God, Julian. And all this to say, I want to fuck God, Julian. And I'm not fucking God not looking like this, Julian. Not living this way. There's just no way for a God fucker to live, Julian.
That third thing, that's what you want?
I'm saying here now, and after I've been rebirthed from this can, like a beautiful salmon prince, I would like an apartment, Julian. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just something that doesn't make me sweat out my own blood, Julian.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
As you kick some black filth off your ruined boots, a BMW i8 rolls past without making a sound.
I'm stealing it.
You You're not asking for a BMW, just a car that runs, a screen that isn't cracked, boots that aren't. Ew, what is stuck to your buttes? Your buttes. You check your USBs.
Is that chocolate? I don't think so.
Your satchel is shredded beyond usefulness.
No. On my way out of the dumpster or whatever metal box I was in, I got,
caught on something.
on a potty edge, and I ripped open my man sack and spilled it out.
Must add an edge to it.
How are the USBs, Julian? Are they still operative, or have they fallen to the ground?
They're fine.
In the mystery chocolate.
No, they're fine.
Oh, good, Julian. Oh, good.
They're fine.
Thank goodness.
You're a few hours from where you need to be. You're going to walk in there looking like hell, but you're not going to walk out of there looking like that. You promise yourself.
I'm going to shop at a Dillard's, Julian.
Great. Do that. Tucson, Arizona, night of November 3rd. Sunrise will be at 6:29. Winter's coming. Got to watch out for that.
Oh.
Or wait.
Can't wait.
Shouldn't I be going the other way?
I'm not sure, but isn't it longer nights, shorter days, Julian?
I don't know. I can't help you. You never wanted to come back to Tucson. It sucks. It's been a black spot on your personal map for years, but here you are. You have to avoid the good neighborhoods, the big stucco houses on their little plots of land with their raked out front yards and blue recycle bins. For a few minutes, a black and white Mustang with a thin blue line Punisher decal on the hood creeps behind you in first gear. You can't tell if it's an actual police car or some kind of patriot group, but you cut through a park where they can't follow. There's a public bathroom there where you might be able to clean up a little. The mirror's cracked and someone shit in the urinal, but the water works.
The urinal water works, you.
It says that someone shit in the urinal. I didn't put that in there. That's in there.
Well, that's the one I'm going to, Julian. It's the one I'm drawn to.
You spend a few minutes scraping off trash and then look around for either threats or opportunities. Your hunger is a gnawing distraction in the back of your mind, but you can still think. And you find yourself thinking, where are all the junkies? It's not like this is a nice park. You lurk in the shadows for a few minutes just to remember what it's like, but you don't see anyone. That's when you recognize where you are.
Oh.
This abandoned building was the lair of Lampago.
Not Lampargo.
A thing of legend that was probably one of the kindred, though no one knows for sure. A shape-shifting monstrosity destroyed by hunters as the Second Inquisition rose to power and began their dreadful crusade against all vampires. And you think a lesson in keeping your head down and not bucking the traditions if ever there was one, or she might have been a monster, but there aren't many creatures left like her, just obedient little kindred without imagination. I wish I could have seen her. Or a cannibal corpse wallowing in a sewer. Vampires are worth more than that. They were right to destroy her.
I really wish I could have seen this image of beauty.
A sludge queen if ever there was one.
The way she was rumored, legend, to have sludged and flaked her way down hallway. like a crumbling hot dog that's been exposed to radiation.
Radiation would cook the hot dog.
Beautiful. Too much, Julian. It cooked it too much.
The age of wonder is always passing, isn't it? You know?
You try to hold on to it, but every wonderful thing. You're always in Tucson, Arizona, looking at your broken watch, saying the sun's going to come up, Julian. It's going to come up at 6 or close to 6.
6:29.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
Not anymore, Julian. Not anymore. I'm moving up. I want the world to know, Julian.
Must you spend your eternity in stuffy little rooms trading bonds, mots?
I say no to whatever word you just said.
Bonds, mots? Which reminds you, the Elysium awaits.
Oh.
Elysium is one of the defining ideas of the Camarilla. It is a neutral meeting ground where violence and the use of vampire powers are forbidden.
But,
keeping stuff in your sack, is that a vampire power that you have?
It's just...
You're not going to be able to do that.
Anyone can do it. It's a question of willpower. Or will you do it? No. A cool thing about Elysium, depends if your sheriff is there to enforce the rule.
Is that the cool thing?
Don't fuck up here, or when you leave, you're going to die.
In many Elysiums, kindred are allowed to exist as they are, not as the masquerade demands they be.
Oh, I open my
Tucson
sack
Elysium.
And show everybody the USB drives I've installed. As I am, Julian, the first time.
That
in
has
many
nothing to
nights.
do with the masquerade.
No, it has everything to do with us, Julian.
The Tucson Elysium is located on the roof of a nightclub called the Viper. You can hear the pounding industrial music from the parking lot, but you're not here for the party. You've been outside the Viper before, but never in and never up.
Opa Viper star. Ah.
You scan the rooftop and wonder whether to approach first or try to hunt.
Should I go or should I stalk?
It's bad form to arrive in Elysium hungry, but hunting nearby is often forbidden since it attracts notice.
I also don't have a letter from my sire or the prince I am originally from whose territory I'm originally from saying I'm coming.
But you got the...
I have USB sticks in my scrotum.
You got your scrotum sticks. yeah, so I think you're fine.
That's going to be my welcome card. It says I'm cool.
That's how I say I'm cool to people, is flashing my scrot.
Oh, do you see it, Julian? There's an eagle. This eagle is flying towards me, Julian. Whatever shall we do?
An eagle,
I know,
settles on a fire escape.
Oh.
You remember the way that the eagle looked at you a few nights ago, and you suspect it's the way in. You followed up the fire escape. You fired up the fire escape, trying to ignore the hunger that has you gnawing on your lip. You don't know what shadow art this place employs, but you reach the top step and the empty-looking rooftop of the Viper disappears, replaced by a sprawling patio covered in cacti and desert shrubs. Footpaths lead through the secret garden, and small stone bridges cross narrow rivulets of cold flowing water. From here, the lights of Tucson are invisible, and the night sky is the way it is deep in the desert. Shades of purple and black and blue, and the Milky Way brighter than you've ever seen it.
I just drive here for no reason, Julian. It shows character. That's how you make an entrance, Julian. Let them know you're there. You show up and you just go like you're coughing up your own fur ball, Julian. Just
you up and you go,
and then everyone looks.
It's quiet up here.
And you look too.
But the music.
Pretending you didn't do it, Julian.
It's quiet up here, but the music from the nightclub below vibrates through the trash soles of your boots as you cross the flagstones. Your fellow kindred watch you with disgust as your boots leave a crumbly trail of black dirt. But you size them up quickly and dismiss them just as quickly. They're weak Camarilla fledglings and neonates, ghouls, dead-eyed mortal servitors, and blood dolls. You scan the crowd for ghouls, living mortals fed on vampire blood. They gain immortality and a little power in exchange for slavish devotion. They are a vampire's most trusted servant, though they can grow erratic over the years. You think you spot a few, then you look around for someone important. The eagle flies past you and lands beside a young-looking man in a linen suit with turquoise jewelry. He's conversing in worried tones with a Nosferatu, a particularly hideous example of the clan whose face is a death's head of gray-black muscles, as if her skin has been peeled away. Her monstrous face contrasts with her striking and powerful physique.
This is very wordy. This is a very wordy game.
There's a lot of words.
There's a lot of words.
Now there's options here, but
okay.
three of these are gone because you goofed up and you didn't get blood. So here's the thing: your fourth option is just blood. I need blood. Fifth option is focusing your willpower to ignore your hunger.
Oh, I see through this, and I know that someone who's got jewelry must be important. I have jewelry
That is
too,
the first option.
Julian. You just can't see it. Yeah. Calm down, Julian. Don't get so excited.
But when I gape, Julian, it's like staring into the stars.
It's staring into the galaxy, Julian. The universe is revealed
and it
before
stares
you.
back.
Oh, it does. You could look. It's like looking back into the future and looking back into the future. Yes, Julian, I said it correctly the first time because I'm always right. Like Baby Shark, Julian. Do you remember when it came on and we would sing and dance together? Of course you do, Julian. I have willpower, Julian. I will ignore my hunger.
That man with the jewelry is either the prince or one of his agents.
No, I would like to clean up. I'm going to get a new apartment here, so I should look the part. I would like to jump into that moving water you described earlier. I'm not afraid of moving water. Some in my clan have a compulsion about superstitions like crucifix. It's not me, Julia, not you. No.
You spot
Uh-oh.
what looks like a mortal servant. A small and sallow man with lank black hair wearing an oversized gray suit, like a refugee from some 20th century war.
You look like you'll lick me clean, sir.
Hey, you say, and the man freezes. I need clean clothes.
And a tongue bath.
And a tongue bath. The man calculates for a moment, then his eyes go to your tattered satchel.
Yes. Impressive, isn't it?
Come with me, he says.
Oh.
His accent is thick. Oh, he's got a thick accent. Come with me.
I will, but I'm going to hang off your big muscles and, just hang on them, yes. Like a little
You're
bat
led downstairs through an old gym to the showers.
This place
you can
is
see
old.
the man's eyes. You see the man's eyes on your satchel, so you bring it with you, hanging on one shower head, then cross the showers and turn on another.
It's hard to leave it behind.
The servant tosses you a bar of soap and approaches with clothes in a nylon bag hung on a plastic coat hanger. He hangs the clothes up next to the satchel, then lingers next to it. Go away, you say.
Oh, but I don't mean it. I just want to see what he does.
The servant retreats, his eyes never leaving your satchel as you scrape the road off your skin. When you're done, you open the nylon baggie left.
In the tub.
Inside is a lightweight coverall with a patch that says Doug. It'll do.
I'm going to be
You squeeze
Doug
out
now.
your hair, drag yourself into the coverall, and return barefoot to the Elysium with your messenger bag and your new name.
My new name is Doug. I'm a member of the Dixie Midnight Riders. We had a very good song called Come On Eileen.
There's a picture. It's a guy with an eagle on his arm, and he's in a suit, and he's got a blue necklace.
I'm going to steal that necklace off his neck.
The man in the turquoise jewelry watches your approach with a slight smile.
I'm coming.
He's seated comfortably.
I got here as fast as I can.
He's seated comfortably in a wicker chair next to a small zinc table with an old laptop, a white hat, and a heap of typed and handwritten correspondence. The Nosferatu standing beside him only scowls. Welcome to Tucson, he says. His accent is foreign, somewhere in Europe. Maybe I'll try that again. No, I'm not. Welcome to Tucson. I am Prince Leto, and this is Dove. And you are Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad Doug of his name, he says.
Yes.
The courier. It looked like you had a difficult journey getting there.
Oh.
You're dripping onto the flagstones, but it's water now, not mud. Give us the data, usurper! The Nosferatu snaps. I guess that's Dove, yeah. Dove is wearing a silk screen jacket, kicked around Converse All-Stars, and a snapback with a local minor league baseball team on it. Driving gloves are tucked into her pocket.
Your local
Another
sports
courier,
team
perhaps?
sucks. I heard it on the radio.
You say...
Your local sports team sucks. I heard it on the radio. Oh, the first hit's always free. Give him one.
Give him one?
Yes. I unzip my sack. I undo one of my overall, what are they, suspenders? I don't know what they're called.
Right.
But yeah.
She catches it, turns it over as if expecting some diabolical
now
trap,
smell
and hands
it.
it to...
I want you to smell it.
That's me, you smell.
And you'll
my balls.
And now every time you smell that smell, you'll think of me.
She hands it to Prince Leto, what did I say before? Whatever I said before, glancing suspiciously down at you. Leto's laptop is an old Asus, probably intended to read information once before it's destroyed. When the prince inserts the USB, a folder appears with a video and a few .txt files. Feel free to watch Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad Doug of his name, Leto says. He checks his Vacheron Constantin, which I guess is a watch. It's 1:49 a.m. Then he looks east. He stares for a long time, as if with longing, then shakes his head. Shit damn, I don't think this interests you directly, but I try not to keep secrets here in Tucson. A warm, friendly smile and eyes that watch you like a, hey, where did that bird go? The video opens awkwardly with a hand holding a webcam. You see a man's face, and then you see the ritual chamber. Tremere, the warlocks, the usurpers. Once the clan of sorcerers and blood magicians, their discipline and interclan loyalty admired even by their enemies, the Tremere are now scattered and leaderless after the destruction of their greatest chantry in Vienna.
Oh,
They're in such dire shape that you're still pretending to be one after all.
Oh.
Are you?
I get
that a thing?
Was that a
thing? I missed
thing?
that?
Did you select
I don't remember.
the wrong thing? And
No, you're pretending to be one.
Oh, so I'm going to drop words like my pyramid got smashed.
Damn.
Do you know about the pyramid?
Listen, I know all about the pyramid. I am you.
Oh.
You might have fallen low over the past few years, but not so low as the warlocks. One reason the Camarilla have moved close to an alliance with the Banu Hakim is that they practice their own form of blood sorcery. And with Clan Tremere and Chaos, the Camarilla are seeking reliable occultists. You don't recognize this Tremere.
Shit.
Poof.
I haven't yet, but I can.
But I can.
I'm going to reach into my sack and pull out a deck of cards. I'm going to shuffle real fast, but I haven't had enough. I'm very blood hungry, and so I fumble and they fall, and I say that's part of the magic. That is all.
You don't recognize this Tremere. He's white and apple-cheeked with a short gray beard, portly in a way vampires really rarely are.
Who the hell is Merlin?
An avuncular college professor.
Oh.
He's wearing a Fair Isle sweater vest and pressed slacks and holding a silver knife with one hand as he tries to adjust the webcam with the other.
It's the colonel from that chicken restaurant.
No. That there's Jesper Knowles, Tremere Magus, Latow says conversationally. Do you know him?
Oh.
You know the guy?
Biblically, he's in my novel.
He's in your novels? What does that mean?
Yes, I write novels about him.
Like fan fiction?
No, like...
I'm not a fan.
That's right.
You say, I've never seen him before in my life, which is true, so there's no reason to make things difficult. Or you say, I only know him through the pyramid. I'm not actually Clan Tremere, but I can make vaguely Tremere-like noises if it keeps me safe. Or my job is making deliveries, Prince. I don't get involved.
I'm a delivery man. That's my job. This is above my pay grade. And speaking of my pay grade, I would like to have an apartment now. May I please have the keys?
A lot of words. Oh, sound the word alarm. A lot of words coming up.
There hasn't been a lot of words this whole time. That's why I just keep going off on these weird tangents. Otherwise, we would just be sitting here. Well, and you'll be talking.
Yeah, it's good.
It's great, Julian.
Leto watches you closely as you answer, tongue against his teeth, concentrating.
Thinking about my sack against Leto. Do you want to unzip it?
But you've never seen this, Tremere.
No.
Dove gas.
That's right. You've never seen a sack quite like this. It's got a zipper. And two
What hides behind 166 teeth? Or whatever the fuck it was.
And 2 USB channels.
Channels?
One's 3.0 high speed.
Oh.
Yes.
Knowles has stepped away from the webcam, revealing a dingy cinder block room with faded orange stripes on the wall.
This room is dirty.
On walls. And a Nosferatu chained to an iron spike in the floor.
Oh.
The same Nosferatu that almost killed you the other night.
I think about saying that, but I don't.
I don't remember what Dove sounded like, but she whispers, Sire. Oh, wait, wasn't you like, Sire? Prince Latow, I'm going to say it differently every single time, his illusion of good cheer falters for a moment. Both he and the eagle glare at Dove. You know when an eagle's glaring at you, that ain't good. That ain't good. You're here so he can get a read on you, not so his underling can give you information. Oh, now this guy says in the video. What does this guy sound? This experiment has gone on for as long as it can, Knowles says in the video. Science sometimes ends in failure, my dear, and so does our version of it. No intelligence remains in this specimen, and it has become increasingly dangerous and aggressive. Once it's destroyed, I'll send what's left to you. I'm also going to wrap up a burrito and send that. I'm also going to wrap up my daytime business. I know that we are still allowed to communicate via emails as flesh and blood citizens, but my mortal identity is almost 80 years old, and soon people will wonder. Something off-screen draws Knowles' attention. He turns the knife, ready to insert it into his wrist. You know enough blood source for you to recognize that he's planning to attack. Unfortunately for Knowles, he's looking the wrong way. As he stares past the webcam, a figure detaches itself from the shadows of the wall, walks up almost casually to the chained Nosferatu, and removes its shackles. The rest of the video is chaos as the white hurls itself at Knowles. The Tremere screams and stumbles into the webcam. It's like Congo. Sorcerous fire blackens the ceiling, just like in Congo. Dirty fists rise and fall again and again. Unlike most Tremere, Knowles has mastered the vampiric art of inhuman resilience. But that only makes his destruction longer and more horrible. And then the video suddenly ends.
Oh.
So you think...
I think Amy threw an egg. That poor old man. That nice round man. That Merlin-looking man. Just the sort of man Amy would throw an egg at, Julian? Because Amy's a good gorilla.
Now, you never seen Knowles before.
No, but I've seen Congo, and this looks like it just happened in Congo.
Aren't you a warlock? You remember to nod. Of course you're Clan Tremere. No one here needs to know you're an Assamite. Dove, Leto says, go back. Who was that shadow? You watch it again, but the shadow is just a blur of formless motion. An impressive disguise, Leto says thoughtfully. Freeze frame on the blur. The assassin doesn't even move fast at first. There's just nothing there but a schmear. Almost as impressive as... Oh, wait, no. You gotta stay in character, Ryan. You gotta stay in character.
Oh, I know.
Maybe it'd probably be okay for you to not stay in character.
I've been sticking cheesy crackers into my sack.
Shit damn, that was almost as impressive as this rooftop. What happened to the Nosferatu?
It's gonna help
Did
keep
he
them
escape?
crispy with all the salt.
He rolls the video back and forth, trying to get a better view of the white. Then he seems to remember
now
you.
Slower.
Ugh.
Would you like a cracker?
He reaches into a bag at his feet and hands you a manila envelope.
I can't fit this in my sack, but I'll try.
Then goes back to scrolling around. It's $1,000 in 20s. The job is done.
I can get an apartment, but I'm also enjoying this movie.
You know the answer to Leto's question, of course. The Eagle Prince's gaze wanders again. He looks east over the skyline of Tucson. Do you share what you know about your encounter with the white? This could let you get in good with the Camarilla. It might go further than $1,000 ever could. Or share what you know, that the white is still out there and dangerous. It needs to be stopped before people get hurt. That sounds like the exact same thing as the first thing.
How is that different? Okay. Oh, yeah.
Or keep your mouth shut. You don't owe them a damn thing. Or say nothing because you plan to deal with that white yourself. You want a rematch.
A rematch would mean, like, I didn't just say, go, little one, go. That would be a reunion. I want money.
First one?
Yeah. Hey, you see that crazy thing on the TV screen computer, the Acer computer that you're totally gonna burn?
It's an Asus.
Yeah. You know what? I've seen it. I've smelled it. It smelled me. Do you want to know where it is? You have to follow your nose.
Follow your nose. Follow your nose.
Oh, you just found me again, huh?
Funny how that worked.
Am I the white on the screen? I'm not.
You describe the battle and your narrow escape from the mindless Nosferatu. Shit damn, I'm impressed you're still alive, little neonate. The Nosferatu you fought was old and powerful in his time, the child of Rear Mouse himself. Then his tone hardens and slices through the air like a razor. Dove, your sire is now your responsibility. Find and destroy him. You have 7 nights. Shit damn!
Oh.
Watching the video seemed to have taken all the fight out of the Nosferatu. She just nods. You have too many questions. The most obvious is, why did the prince let you watch the video? Princes are secretive and paranoid creatures, and even in these nights when the true elders have sunken into torpor or fled to the old world, even a young prince like this dude has survived centuries of betrayal and revolution.
They all hear
Princes
the calling,
don't tolerate risk.
They get that there's a sense in their body that they have to go back. It's actually a way that we can get rid of all the old vampires and the new vampires can play in this game. Otherwise, you just feel like you're getting smashed.
That means that either the prince or his situation here are unstable, or worse, he already knows a great deal about you and has accounted for you.
Chaos is a ladder.
Shit damn, chaos is a ladder. Goddamn Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name, Doug. I got more work for you.
That, Mr. Prince.
Happy birthday.
You do know me.
Mr. Prince.
Oh, this is the part where I'm supposed to jump out of the cake, but they didn't bring the cake on time.
So I'm just gonna jump at you.
Rawr.
You remain here tonight. My man Alexander will provide you with shelter, sustenance, and suitable clothing.
Hey, Alex.
It's the same man who led you to the showers.
Long time no see.
Returns.
And you liked what you saw.
He beckons for you to follow, walking with the quick, commanding steps of an old servant. He's an old ghoul. Kindred grows strange and cold as they age, but old blood slaves are stranger still, and sometimes more dangerous. I don't remember what this guy sounded like. Anywho, with that settled, Alexander says, you should drink. He taps a code into a locked case and takes out a tall flute of blood. Yeah, the Eagle Prince apologizes for this crude repast, but he does not trust new guests around his herd when they're so hungry. And you gotta understand that he cannot trust every new arrival. You drain the glass and feel the blood sparkle through your veins. Room temperature blood, even when treated not to spoil, lacks savor and resonance. You wonder if having to drink this stuff is a punishment or a test. When you're done, you're still hungry.
A bottle of true blood, it is not, but I'll take it because I had to. I wasn't given a choice to blood frenzy, which is what I was actually going for. But that's okay,
Shit damn.
I guess.
Then the servant leads you back to a glass observation room above the club's main dance floor, where a selection of clothing is waiting.
Oh, and yet so little.
And you realize that the prince is giving you gifts. That isn't good.
He loves me.
You know what happens if you end up in debt to a prince?
No, I become,
you marry him.
I become a princess. I've seen that new movie. I know what happens. I just have to bang him into loving me.
Which new movie?
Is it Amora?
It's not a prince, but I'll allow it, I guess.
It's the new, it's Pretty Woman, but she bangs him a lot.
Pretty sure they did that in Pretty Woman.
Oh. I was going to say Ray Bradbury made a song about it, but that's not, that's not the right person.
But think if he had.
Oh.
Please, Alexander says, you must dress for the Elysium. The Eagle Prince insists.
Not a problem, Alex.
You glance at the clothes on display.
Yeah.
He's not exactly draping you in Armani.
Oh.
But you see,
is he draping
a mix of work clothes.
I can wear that.
I don't know what that is. Mix of work clothes and streetwear, but nothing too upmarket. You don't see any bloodstains either.
What?
You say, I'll keep the coverall, thank you. Or you want something tough and functional for the road. Ooh, a black leather jacket and engineer boots. Or what if you need to go clubbing? You'll need streetwear so you don't look like an old man with a young man's face. Or you need to look professional for your job. Office casual isn't fashionable, but it is invisible. Or you want the official courier's outfit, members only jacket, driving gloves. Or can't go wrong with the classics. You find something black, firmer.
Well. Oh, Julian, I think your running memory has hit a loop or something, is what they say.
Formal and elegant.
I deserve the best, Julian. I am going to choose formal and elegant. Okay. Next time
it sounds different when you say it.
Look, next time I crawl into a dumpster, I want to do it in all black attire with a tie and be berthed like a raccoon wearing a suit.
The Camarilla looked unkindly on vampires who dressed like Bela Lugosi. But what's the point of being dead if you can't look the part?
I'm going to slick back my hair and say, welcome.
To what?
I might be peacocking it a little bit. I got my front meat out. I'm showing the zipper compartment. What can I
The
say?
Camarilla look unkindly on vampires who just flash donger all the time.
60 teeth. It makes a smile and it opens when you go zig zap zip. You can feed it cookies if you have some.
You immediately grab the ankle-length black frock coat and shake out the cobwebs, then scoop up some silver jewelry that matches the coat's buttons.
Style never dies.
Clothing. You are ready to hit the road or play nice with the monsters upstairs in Elysium.
Finally.
You ascend metal stairs that thump with the bass of EDM below.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, actually, no, that's not it.
Oh, we're doing Sandstorm.
No, that's not it. A gangrel prince is unusual even in these nights. You wonder where he came from, and you wonder what he wants with you. He's still watching the video and reviewing,
so it's hard to play.
This is not him talking.
Oh.
He's from Kentucky. Whatever information they got from the other USBs, Dove is scanning the parking lot below. You will be remaining with us for some time, Alexander says. This is how I've decided Alexander talks. You understand what this means, yes? Of course you understand what it will happen if you try to flee. You look toward that parking lot too. You need a car. We are very friendly people in Tucson, Alexander says, finally smiling. It's an awful sight. Little gray rat teeth, skin that crinkle like paper. Not like other cities you may know. Speak to other people about what you need. Dove was like you once. She drove.
She drove?
She drove.
What did she drive?
You need a car. She has cars. Her retainer, Carlos, is the one listening to the music from below. He is a police officer. He has, rooms, stashes of the shit. Is that what is said? He keeps evidence rooms with the good shit. Maybe you need that sort. Maybe listen to me. Maybe you fucking need that sort of man.
What
he's
if
proud
I
and cool though. But do not let him masturbate on you. No.
I'm sorry.
Do not let
what?
him bait you.
Oh,
do not let him bait you.
Why not?
Carlos spots you and Alexander looking at him.
Hi.
And gives you the finger.
I am
Which finger?
I am the number one.
This guy's basically Yoda who talks differently from everyone else because he's so old.
Oh, I want to rip out his throat. What button do I press?
Yeah, I would like him to leave also, but
he's
still here. Unfortunately, he's got more to say.
When do I get to play? What's my next option?
There's a lot of options coming up.
No,
I just gotta.
No, you don't. Just skip it. What am I doing?
Okay. Okay, so this is what you're doing after this, right? After Alexander finishes talking to you.
I'm drowning him in the toilet bowl. Oh, I'm moving up in this world. I would like to talk to Dove about getting a car right now.
Okay. You approach the Nosferatu. Look at all those shitty cars, she said. Now she talks like, who's that? It's like a snake guy from G.I. Joe. Look at all those shitty cars, she says, watching the parking lot. Driving a Prius is like drinking rats. And everyone says Teslas are fast, but they're even worse. Like drinking what are those big South American things? And you say,
porcupines.
I need to buy... You say, I need to buy a car. You don't say it that way, though.
That's not how I talk. I need something with wheels and a door.
Look at you, vocalizing your goals. Are you visualizing your goals too, Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name, Doug?
I keep my vision board in my sack.
Wanna see?
You don't get to, no.
Really focusing on what you want out of life because those animals down there aren't. Those animals down there are buying Kias. Maybe I'll get you a Kia. What did you get paid? $1,000? Don't worry, Dr. Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name, Doug. I'll make sure you're able to roll around so you can do the prince proud.
Yes, I'd like to be paid in Prius, please. Sorry, Kias. Priuses and Kias.
It was a Kia.
That's what I want to be paid in. Okay, just keep them coming.
There's some kind of a dispute in the parking lot down below. 3 women yelling at a guy. Dove gestures, and 2 heavies head downstairs to sort it out. All right, we've got like 12 options here again.
Which one gets me a car?
Actually, they're the same. They're the same options. Yeah, these are the exact same options. Except now you can no longer talk to Dove because you've already talked to Dove.
Okay, I want the car?
We already talked to her about it.
But
She's gonna get you a car.
Okay. I will wait for time to pass.
That's not an option. You gotta pick a thing.
Let's go fist the eagle.
That's what I was thinking. My mouse was hovering over it. He's gonna fuck a bird. Here we go. Her name is Riga, the prince says. I named her after a city I always wanted to visit, but never could find the time. Ironic, I know, because we are immortal. He didn't say any of that. The prince closes his laptop and gestures for the eagle, who hops onto his wrist. He holds the huge raptor aloft easily, right next to his eyes.
I'm sorry. Did it just refer to it as a raptor?
We kindred are confronting a new dark age.
You can just try to gloss over that it called it a raptor when somebody was asking me, did you just call it a raptor? And the coin purse is on the other scrotum.
Who said that?
It?
I don't think that ever happened.
No.
Anywho, Riga, she is my light in the darkness. I see what she sees. The Ventru, who like to imagine they rule the Camarilla, have lost 2 clans now, including mine, because they can only give orders. They cannot listen. They cannot understand what their subjects want. The clan of kings never understood that a prince is not a king. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who the clan of kings are.
He said the Ventru is what he said.
Yeah, the Ventru are the clan of king.
Yeah.
Well, they say that. I don't say that.
Or maybe I'm wrong, he says.
I'm obviously
maybe I'll end
premier with a pyramid. It's been smashed.
Maybe... Right. Maybe I'll end up staked and left for the sun when the wheel turns again. But I've tried to offer to something better than the old prince. 2 more kindred arrive from the dance floor.
Who are
Skin
you?
Slick from... I'm just the guy reading the thing.
No, you the sweaty guy coming up to me after you've danced. What's your vibe? What are you about? Have you ever tussled with a white in a bathroom? Huh?
So you've got the same options you had before. You have examined the eagle.
Oh my god.
Acquired nothing from it.
Can I just jump off the roof? Which I really am.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the next chapter to start so that we can be done. We just got to get there.
Okay. Ask the prince about his problems. I don't know.
You're gonna ask why he's in charge?
Yeah, why are you? Let's insult him. Why are you in charge? You don't do anything.
It is a truism among the kindred that all elders are monsters, but at least this one can hide it. He's unexpectedly tall, despite his youthful features. You can picture him on a war horse, plowing through ranks of helpless peasant infantry.
Oh, growl.
It is dangerous to interact with any elder, but you sense an opportunity here.
I smell opportunity. I've been sniffing his crotch, and I smell opportunity all the way down to Tucson. I've been following a scent, I have.
Describing...
You can't wash it away. I've tried.
Describing a few recent deliveries. Once it's clear that the prince knows who you are,
Jimmy John's is going to be big. I've been delivering their sandwiches everywhere.
It is strange to... Let me tell you something.
Vinegar chips.
We're best friends now.
Oh, yeah.
It is strange to exist again in a time of ignorance, Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad.
Don't I know it?
When I was new dead, the Commonwealth was still a land of darkness and superstition. Oh, I'm sorry, we only just met, haven't we? And I'm talking to you like I'm picking up a thread in an old story. Let me start at the beginning.
Oh.
God created the world, and then he rested, right?
No, but then he fucked
And then
Lilith.
man crawled...
Did you read the book?
What? I was going to talk to you about the primordial ooze that man crawled forth from.
You want to talk to me about the primordials? I saw it all on Critical Role Season 3.
I'm not caught up on Critical Role, so I'd rather you didn't.
They found shards. It's called a beacon.
That was the beacon was season 2, you dumb bitch.
Oh no, you can use the beacon to destroy Predathos, but they never went down that path, you see.
I don't know. Oh, maybe you are. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're blowing my goddamn mind. Shit damn.
FCG is faithful caregiver, but it's really something else.
FCG?
You're really not caught up. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm not even started.
Poor Prince. Sit down. Stay a while and listen.
Let me start at the beginning. Shit.
Okay.
God damn it. Let me start at the beginning. I died about the same time my country did, around when the United States was fighting King George III. Now, most Americans, they know nothing of those events, of course. I was held in little esteem when I came to Arizona, especially by the Ventru who ruled here at the time. But when the old prince went mad attacking the other clans and got himself destroyed, there were few elders who had not already fled. And so I became prince in this new dark age brought about by the Second Inquisition, and our fear, it's justified, it turns out, of being tracked through these goddamn devices. He taps the laptop case. And in between, you ask? Ask that.
And in between, my good prince?
It's because Prince had skipped over about 200 years there. Now, that's a story for another time, Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name, Doug.
It says so on my overalls, but I've left them downstairs. So good of you to remember me.
Whatever was happening in the parking lot below has sorted itself out. The heavies are back upstairs laughing. Ha ha ha. You memorize their names and faces in case they're trouble later, then circle the Elysium for a few minutes getting a feel for the place. You can't believe you're back in Tucson. You wonder if anyone recognizes you. Beyond the rooftop, the city lights appear dim and washed out, as if seen through a black veil. Red brake lights from the highway look like a sluggish trail of blood.
Just call her!
That's Dove, speaking in hushed but anxious tones to the prince. Just call her, dude.
All you gotta do is dial.
You just gotta dial it. You can't quite hear the rest of the conversation, but then the prince's smile vanishes, and Dove withers at whatever he says next. Then the eagle swings its golden eyes back toward you. Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name, Doug, the prince says. I told you I'd have work for you. I need to send some emails. Yeah, I said that.
An email.
I don't remember saying that, but I did say that. I'm selling.
An email,
the prince never wrong. I said that.
You're going to give me the...
Oh. I need to send some emails, and that's not as easy as it once was. Come here.
Do you no longer have use of your fingers? It's no longer as easy as it once was.
It's no longer as it once was.
Oh, I know. I cast Blush of Life on it to make it come back. You got to do a rouse check. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You were still a fledgling when the Second Inquisition burned through the centers of Camarilla power. Places like the Vienna Chantry, arcane fortress of Clan Tremere. You weren't important enough to draw the Second Inquisition.
That's because I wasn't really there. I'm not Tremere.
Right. They've been quiet for years. Quiet enough that some kindred are starting to use phones and email to conduct their night work again.
Don't do
Cutting
it.
into your business.
We're watching
But you know they're fools. The Inquisition was never beaten. The Inquisition is just collecting information now, waiting for an opportunity to strike again. The prince does not want to give them an opportunity. You come highly recommended, he says. I hate to see a proud member of Clan Tremere brought low by circumstance. Good, you think. The Prince of Tucson thinks you're Clan Tremere. He goes on. Now, I need you to run a few letters to a few cities near Tucson. Don't worry, nothing is more than a single night's trip. To which you may say... What was that?
That was me going, oh my God, this dude's gonna go on another midnight run? No, I like it. Well, Prince, I know your name.
Yeah, because I say it so often, and I say it the same every time.
It's La Fou.
Leto.
La Fou. You didn't let me finish, Prince.
Leto.
Prince Lino. Okay.
That's right. Prince of the Late Night.
Very good. I almost peed myself on that one. That's good. Oh Jesus! I flirt with you. This is me flirting.
Okay. Got it. I got it. He smiles, either genuinely delighted or cynically calculating how to exploit your interest. But before he can choose his words, Dove turns to you and says,
Prince Leto doesn't need your commentary, whelp.
But the prince laughs warmly and says, yeah, but we all need his help here in these difficult nights, and we can pay $1,000 for the food delivery, more or later, based on your performance and how much you impressed my court. In addition, my man Alexander will provide you with vessels, and you may hunt freely in any of the other cities you visit while making your runs. You can do these things. If I have to work for the Camarilla to stay alive, Prince might be your best chance. Say, what's the job? Or say, I don't trust you, Prince. Don't try to betray me. I know they're filming Survivor. I don't trust that because I know that you're in an alliance with Dove and you two might try to vote me out. I know it. Or you can say, more of this shit. I'll do your jobs. Oh, more of this shit. I'll do your jobs, but there are limits to what I'll stomach. I'm a driver, not a leg breaker. I ain't your weapon, but I could be your dick sucker.
Yeah.
or you can say the Camarilla is the best chance for all vampires. Shame the ones in charge are assholes, but maybe you can work to fix that. You're in. What's the job?
Number one.
Prince hands you a printout marked with 3 locations and 3 faces.
Oh, no, I take it back. Not 3.
You don't. What's wrong with 3?
Oh, God. Each one's going to have its own flashback, Daniel. And
No, we're not even going to get that far. I hope the chapter ends and then we're, yeah.
Do you think I would have died if I had insulted him?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Maybe you can keep this professional.
Nope. I'm going to suck his
who's
dick.
Talking?
Oh,
okay. 3 people need to know about the final death of Jasper Knowles and the reduction of Rear Mouse's child to the state of white.
Oh, yeah.
Once to each face in turn. NVIDIA call...
They're all there in the party. I need you to walk over and tell them. I can't do it.
Now, Linear. NVIDIA call worked closely with Jasper after she escaped New York and show up here. When Clam Tremere fell apart, so did their working relationship. But she needed to know about his destruction. She also needs to know that without Jasper Knowles' considerable private wealth funding her, she can no longer sustain her research and must return to Tucson.
Should we tell him that she'll go crazy when she finds out?
Dove asks the prince. Yeah, I've been meaning to get around to that, Dove. Yeah. Dr. Akula Count Orlok, second Vlad of his name Doug, deliver my letter and get out. You won't like Dr. Call's reaction when she realizes she is broke.
Oh, I love your job. I'll deliver all the message. And you know what? If given the choice, I'll stay there and be destroyed. Because then I don't have to put up with another night of this bullshit.
Then we can be done.
And Daniel
can stop reading.
I'm so tired and sweaty.
I've had to pee for an hour.
I really have.
Good luck keeping it professional,
Dove says with a little chuckle. I think Dove thinks you're gonna fuck him.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
The prince points to the next face. Oh, good. This is only the second out of 3 faces we gotta get through here. Now, Power Master is one of the rabble, a Bruja. He lurks in St. Basil's Hospital in Phoenix, looking after the lost lambs of our flock. Our flock. Oh, the rabble, the clanless thin bloods, the mad ones, and maybe even Gangrel. He chuckles at his own wit. I don't get the joke, but he does, okay? You probably get it too, because you read Vampire.
Prince.
But he actually keeps them in line, though they are dangerously lax. In fact, I would like you to encourage a bit more tidiness from the kindred at St. Basil's. Did I say Basil?
Oh, St. Basil. They're dirty.
St. Basil's.
They need a good washing.
Nope. When I'm doing this guy's accent, drool seems to work its way down my mouth.
Yes, we're going to blame it on the accent.
No, okay. No open feeding. No drug running, no unauthorized. I
reach over and I dab the drool forming at the corners of the prince's mouth. I hope he doesn't mind. Dove, you stay back. I have a handkerchief. I don't need you, Dove.
Thank you so much. Now, normally Dove will just lick that right up, but obviously,
I'm going to keep it in this handkerchief and smell it as I'm on this mission. So I'm only thinking about the first woman because she's so hot. She sounds so amazing, and I want to meet her. So let's click through everything just to get to that.
You want to just go boom, 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 boom?
Yeah.
Okay,
to be honest with you, Prince, okay.
To be honest with you,
Can Prince, I be
I'm
honest
jumping.
With you?
I'm staying out tonight. I'm letting my guy burn to a crisp.
It's just never been an option. Otherwise, I would have chosen it.
Boom. There you go. Boom. Boom.
Yes.
Boom. 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 Oh my God.
It's not a game if I don't get to make meaningful decisions. I'm sorry to say.
Okay, I'm just gonna editor's note here. The chapter ends here with you getting the 3 people.
Oh.
It didn't end.
It kept going.
But I'm making it end.
It's got to end.
It kept going.
It's got to end.
But I'm making it end. Ta-da!
It ends as I take a bloody dump in that stream of water I saw earlier. And now I've cleansed myself. And you know what? It's Elysium. There's nothing they can do because I didn't use a power.
Okay, that was
I
Vampire
left
The
a bloody
Masquerade.
shit. That's what I did.
Night Road. It's on Steam. Pretty good.
I mean, pretty good novel, I guess.
I mean, that's what these are, Ryan.
Well, okay.
Don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad at anybody.
You're mad at me.
I'm just saying as the player.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rework what we do, I think.
I don't know that I had actual meaningful decisions to make.
I hope you guys enjoyed the Vampire the Masquerade Night Road. This is the last one of these we'll ever do. Unless.
But I like Vampire the Masquerade. I likes it. Is there a Zork Vampire the Masquerade we can do?
No, there's not.
Oh.
There might be.
Well.
I've been your eagle.
And your name is? Oh,
I'm making eagle noises, but Discord.
I'm not picking them up. I've been the vampire with the smiley face zipper on his scrotum that when I unzip it looks like it's opening a mouth. I need a dentist, right?
I need a dentist.
A dentist.
Bye. Sorry.
Go buy World of Darkness products.